SEC.
All right, Shane, how about this one? Ooh, top 11 matchup here. Number 11, Oregon versus number 3, Georgia in Atlanta. The defending national champions favored by 17 points. The over-under, 53 total points. The game kicks off at 3:30 Eastern, 2:30 Central on ABC. And, of course, this is the Chick-fil-A kickoff game there in Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Right.
Who do you like in the ball game?
Might as well be a home game for the
Yeah.
Georgia Bulldogs. You know what I'm saying? This one here, man, and again, I'm just not a fan of Oregon. I mean, there's a reason they were looking for a new coach.
Yep.
And it's not like they just reloaded over the offseason. It's not like this team got 10 times better. This is one of those programs that's almost a top 10, and at the end of the year, you look back at games like this, and you're like, why? Why are we even putting, because of their schedule, we're going to reward them with a higher ranking? No, I don't see it. Here's the Georgia Bulldogs coming off a national championship. Everybody questioning, is it going to be a hangover? Was last year was just a one-off because you had one of the greatest defenses ever? I think there's a lot of question marks, especially at the offensive side. Like, can they win games like they've been playing? Are they going to open it up with Stetson there at quarterback? I think this team is out to prove it. We heard it at SEC Media Days. These guys that are starters now, they don't want to replicate what has been done. They want to make a name for themselves. And I think this is a totally different program. Maybe not the best defense, probably not as good as defense as they had last year, but I think the offense is well improved. And I think that is what gets flexed this Saturday. Georgia Bulldogs should not be scared of this team at all. I don't care how pretty their uniforms are. I don't care how many storylines they got coming into this thing. This should not be a ball game, and it won't be, Mike. This is a defending national champ playing where they're going to be competing later for an SEC championship. This is one of those games you turn off at half. So I'm just letting you know. 31 Georgia, 6 Oregon. Yeah, I know what you're saying. This isn't the Ducks, your Papaw watch down there, Chip Kelly. This isn't. They're going to struggle to get the ball moving at all, and we're going to start that whole thing again like, can anyone score a touchdown against Georgia Bulldogs? It's going to continue with the week 1 against Oregon.
Man, poor Bo Nix. He just can't escape them dogs, can he?
Yeah, do you remember the last time these two teams met? You know what I'm saying? There's a reason he left the SEC. It may have been haunting him.
But, of course, Dan Lanning's first game as a head coach, so that's intriguing.
Yeah.
But, man, he hired Tosh LaPoy as his defensive coordinator. That guy was so good at Alabama, Shane, they fired him midseason.
Yeah.
Kenny Dillingham.
Who gets fired at Alabama? I mean, think about that, Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Well, technically, he got
I know.
he didn't get fired, but he got his play calling duties taken away, which means you're fired, but they don't want to announce it, cause a big issue. Kenny Dillingham, an offensive coordinator, he was so good at Auburn, Gus took the play calling duties from him. So it's like, I got no confidence in this coaching staff. I got no confidence in Bo Nix. They got a couple good linebackers. I'll give Oregon that. But you know what? Georgia's got the world-class NFL-style tight ends here that they can throw at these linebackers. So it kind of minimizes Oregon's strength, in my opinion. So I'm right there with you. I want to see how Kenny McIntosh looks at running back when he's stepping up. I think he could have a big-time game. Stetson Bennett, what's he look like? Believe it or not, Shane, I didn't realize this till this week, because he's been down there so long, and he is 14-3 as a starter. He's never started a season opener, even though he's been in college like 9 years. Never started an opener. This is Stetson Bennett's first game as a starter in the opener. I think he has a big game.
Yeah.
Give me Georgia 38. Oregon, I got a little bit more confidence they'll score 17. So I like the Bulldogs. I like the Bulldogs big.
Yeah. This is going to be a great game. I can't wait. I mean, people are trying. I mean, they're trying to get cute and act like Georgia's. It's Alabama or nobody. No, let's not forget who won the championship. Let's not forget who beat Alabama in the playoffs. So, I think yes, did they reload a little bit? Of course, but they reloaded with talent that's also going to be in the NFL here in a couple years. So
right.
I think you hit the nail on the head. The tight ends alone, they potentially have 3 Pro Bowl tight ends playing on Sunday. And
one thing we don't say enough about Georgia, didn't even get anybody out of the portal. And you could sit here and say, well, what the hell? why they couldn't get anyone out of the portal?
Yeah.
They didn't need them, Shane.
Exactly.
They got confidence in who they're recruiting, who they're developing.
Mm-hmm.
And, hey, we all get enamored with all these guys. But Alabama, oh, they got this receiver, this running back.
Yeah.
That tells me they don't – I don't know. Something's down there at Alabama where they're having to get those guys out of the portal.
That's
Georgia right now has got confidence with the roster they got,
Mm-hmm.
the continuity. They know the system. Something to be said for that. I'm just